Okay, so last session of this chapter is fourth statement, the switch case statement, switch statement of selection or conditional control structure. So what is this switch statement, right? So switch statement allows selection among multiple depending upon the value of expression. The value must be either integer or a character. So based on the given condition or based on the given expression, evaluation of the expression or condition, it will execute, it will select some code, I mean a group of code, block of statements, right? So it's similar to like from a given multiple selection of code, if you choose only particular statements or answer based on the expression, based on the question. Okay, it's like a multiple choice question. For a given question, for a given condition, you will choose only one of the answer, you will choose any one of the option. So from multiple options, you will choose any one of the. Here the options are categorized as cases, different case, case 1, case 2, case 3, or case A, case B, case C. You see, it will take either integer or a character only, like case A, case B, I mean like A, B, C, D, a character value, or an integer 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is a switch case. So let's see the flow chart of this selection control structure. You see here the condition, it will check the first the condition. Here a condition is also known as expression, right? So it may be a, so it will give value either integer, right, based on this. So expression, mostly it is called expression. So if it is 1, so it will execute the case 1. If it is 2, it will execute the case 2. If the condition is 2, I mean mostly expression is 2, it will go to the case 2. If it is 3, 4, 5, if nothing, then it will go to the default. It's like a iftirazi default. It's all cases, there is no cases satisfying your condition. Then it will go to the, it will execute default case. This is a default case. Aslan, if you have case 1, for example, you have enter 1 here. I mean, your condition, your expression is evaluated to 1, then it will execute case 1 block of statement. Then we will go to the next, right? So 2, if it is case 2 here, case 3, case 4. If it is nothing satisfied to your condition, it will execute default. Right? Let's see the syntax over here. So switch expression. This is expression here mostly. Switch here, like one of the switch here, maybe integer or character value. This expression is either integer or, please make remember this one is very very important. The expression is either integer or character only. It's very very important. So here case value 1, maybe the value 1 is either integer or character value based on this one. If it is integer, case 1, case 2, case 3, whatever the number, integer number should be a integer number. So this is one group, one block of statement. We have statement 1, 2, 3. Each statement, each case is ends with break. It must stop using a break keyword. A break is a keyword. So break is a keyword. Each to stop the case, actually, to exit from the switch actually. So case 2 block of statement, again break. Case 3, case 4, case 5, for each cases there is a break here, right? If there is no condition, there is no condition satisfied, then we'll go to default, default. It is also a keyword. So this is default block statement, and close this one. Now this is one thing. Let's see the help of example here. Let's show you the example. We have big example over here. We'll copy the same example. We'll follow the same example as before, right? We'll use the nested if else. It is almost similar to the nested if else statement. Let's create a program here. Switch case. Okay. So finished. So let's remove the auto generated comments here. And if I say int choice, this is my choice. What is your choice? We'll enter the choice later on. Then here switch swid, your choice. This is your expression. Yes, choice. Because it did not enter the value of choice, that's why it's showing error here. Let's see here. For the first thing, as per the syntax, you follow the syntax here. The choice case, write down the case and value. Right? So here case is a keyword. See, case is a keyword. Value here. Value is integer value. Whatever the choice here. So let me check. Take my y. My value is 1. Then colon. Mafi semicolon is a colon. 13. Right? Then you give some breakup statement like similar to, I'm just rewriting the same nested if else. Right? I'm writing here this is Sunday. So this is finished. Then if it is finished, and then use break. Use break semicolon. I mean this is case 1 finished. Case 1. Let's go with case 2. Case 2. Colon. It's not semicolon, colon, remember. Okay. Then it is very quickly here. This Monday. Break. Then case 3. Case 2 here. This is more convenient than your nested if else, right? And if there is no case, you can have 4, 5, 6, any number, right? Then D, E, F, A, U, L, T, default. You say here, there is no need of break. Let me write it here in the corner. Line this one. They say enter 1, 2, 3 only. Like else, right? So this is your program. Now, based on the choice, based on the condition or choice, mostly this is a choice or expression, right? So based on the choice, it will execute any one of the case. So let's put the value of choice here. Example, it is we have given the value of choice is 2. Now switch 2. It is like a switch 2 because 2 is a number, right? So you'll find that either 1 or 2 or 3. So now it is 2, right? Choice is 2. Now it means switch of 2 means turn the switch. Switch 2 is case 2. It means case. It is Monday. After executing Monday, break. This break is a keyword. It will break the switch. Means after break, it will directly come here. It will come here. This line number 22 is empty. This is close the. It will coming out from the exit from the switch. It will exit. Khuruj mean switch. Okay. So let's run the program first. The program. The Monday. Right. Now let's run the program number 3. If I choice is enter 3 here. Let's go to the first one also. Choice. Run the program. It is Sunday. Right. So example, if you enter other than case value, for example 5, there is no 5 here, right? There is no 1. They have only 1, 2, 3 only, but you enter the 5. Let me check. Switch 5. There is no switch 5. It will go directly to the. This is a bit faster. It will not check all these cases. It will go see enter 1, 1, 2, 3 only. This is default. Make sure you have no syntax errors. Case 1, 2, 3 colon. Right. So this is one thing here. So this is one. Either you use choice value or integer, or this choice is either integer value or character value, right? So here example, you can write any program by using character. Also same switch case you can use by character. You can use as a task, right? So this is a simple program. Now let's see more in the definition. See, absence of break will execute the subsequent cases. Will execute case is mandatory. Means break is mandatory. If you don't keep brake to your car, I mean you will get accident, right? So you have an accident while you're driving the without brake. So here similar cases. Example, if I remove the brake from case 2, means there is no brake. There is no brake means absence of brake. Brake is ghayab, right? Ghayab. So for example, you say 2. We are executing 2 and there is no brake after 2. So let's see what will happen. What is as per the definition? See, absence of break will execute the subsequent, means following cases, next cases. After 2, it will go to case 3. As now it will break here. It will execute Monday and Tuesday on the program. It will execute Monday and Tuesday because there is no break here. If there is no break, it will continue to the next case. It will assume this is one group, whole one group, one block. So this is very, very important too. So similar to the nested if else, you need to complete all 5 cases, 6, 7 cases, and use this default case. Try to run with different options, right? So we have similar programs in these slides, more generic here. Like you have seen the program here. I'm entering through the choice using scanner. I'm using scanner. This just part is extra. You can use the same program first without scanner, then use with scanner, right? So this is the end of this chapter. Only that theoretically we have finished. So we have more things like discuss like exercises, various conditions, and we have different types of small exercises, small program codes. They need to write the output, right? You see this one also after the break. Okay.